Listen to this with full attention. This is a Muslim woman, not an outsider, not a critic, not an ex-Muslim, not a Christian, a Muslim woman breaking down under the weight of what is her community is doing to her.
Do you know what? I'm having one of those days where I am really struggling to hold on to Islam. And the reason I'm going to share this is because this is who I make content for. I make content for the girls who are struggling to hold on to Islam.
That is right there is not just frustration, right? That is someone is trying to hold on to something while being pushed away by the very people who claim to represent it. And notice, she's not attacking Islam. Apparently, she's been defending Islam in her way, even while she's being crushed.
The Muslim community since September, less than a year, they have done the most horrendous fucking things to me. They have slandered me, they have bullied me, they have doxed me, they have broken into my fucking home, they have made me feel unsafe, they have told me to unalive myself, they have prayed and prayed that I get unalived, that I get raped, that my child gets harmed, that my child gets taken off me. They have mocked me, they have made AI corn of me, they have done the most disgusting, horrendous things, and they feel so fucking justified because they have stripped me of my humanity. They have taken my humanity away from me. All in the name of religion.
You all picked up, right? This is not just disagreement. This is punishment. This is harassment. This is intimidation. This is dehumanization done in the name of religion. Now, here what you should really stop and then think. I am Christian, right? I am ex-Muslim Christian. I speak against Islam. And yes, Muslim attack me. That's expected. That's how I'm thinking. But she is Muslim woman. She believes in Allah. She defends Islam. She ticks all the Muslim boxes, right? And they are doing this to their own.
And wallahi, this is not about what they say about me. They've been calling me this shit for months and months and months. They've been calling me a kafira. They've been calling me a spy. They've been calling me just the most disgusting, degrading things you could possibly think of. And wallahi, I have not cared because I know myself. It's this violating feeling, realizing they have actually dehumanized me. That they feel so justified. They see me as this object where they can just do and say whatever the fuck they want about Aya now for views on TikTok. And that's it. They don't give a fuck because I'm not a human to them. I'm not a person. They've stripped me of my humanity in the name of Islam. And I'm having one of those moments where I'm having to really ground myself and remind myself this is not Islam. Because it's hard when this is coming from thousands and thousands of people claiming this is all Islam. It's really fucking hard to ground yourself sometimes and remind yourself this isn't Islam.
Listen carefully what she's been keep saying. This is not Islam. This is not Islam. But at the same time, it is large number of Muslims, right? It is justified with the religion's language. It leads to punishment, not to just disagreement. So you see the tension there, right? She's trying to hold on to the belief that Islam is pure, while experiencing the same thing that keeps happening to her in its name. And that tension is tearing her apart.
This violating feeling of being so fucking dehumanized. I have been so dehumanized by the Muslim community. And it really gets to a fucking point. Because yeah, I'm sat here feeling so fucking violated and dehumanized. And I'm like, do I really have to accept this? Because I tell women that Islam is not misogynistic, to not let these people, these misogynistic shayukh and dawbers push you away from Allah. Because I try to share my experience of how I held on to Islam with other women, helping them to hold on to their Islam, they feel justified in all of this. Always telling you girls, separate what these people are doing. Don't let them convince you that this is Islam. This is not Islam. This is their version of it. But wallahi, inshallah, we don't let these people win. Inshallah, we do not let these people win. And I'm having one of those moments where I'm having to really ground myself and remind myself this is not Islam. Because it's hard when this is coming from thousands and thousands of people claiming this is all Islam. It's really fucking hard to ground yourself sometimes and remind yourself this isn't Islam. This is not the Quran. These people are not representing Allah.
This is the real issue, not just bad individuals, but ask the harder question. Why does this keep happening? Why does it move from disagreement to punishment to dehumanization? Because once someone is labeled as disbeliever, deviant, and enemy, it becomes easier to justify anything against them. And that's what exactly she's experiencing, right? That's tragic because she's being crushed while defending the very thing being used against her. Dear Miss Muslim, what is done to you is wrong, deeply wrong. And it is strange thing I'm saying this to you as a Christian, okay? What is done to you is deeply wrong. But you can't keep saying this has nothing to do with Islam while it is being done to you in the name of Islam by those who believe that they are being faithful to it. At some point, you have to ask yourself, is this really separated from the root or is it growing from it? Because your faith matters, but your faith must be rooted in something that will never strip you of your humanity. In Christ, we are not an object. In Christ, we are not disposable. In Christ, we are not defined by the crowd. In Christ, we are known, we are loved, and no one needs to destroy you to defend God. And that is the difference between Islam and Christ. You know what? You need Christ.